Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Planet Coaster Alpha 3, working on the Halloween park. I'm trying to get through these because I do want to finish the park through before Halloween, or at least on Halloween, something like that. I deleted all those paths so everybody was stranded, so they're all standing there yelling at me. It'd be cool if you could pick up path people, pick up guests kind of like you did in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I know you could do it in that one, but that'd be cool. So check it out, this is what we're doing here. I wanted some sort of large main feature in the center, and so I decided to make like a scary vase, kind of like a jack-o'-lantern out of water. It came out alright looking, not exactly centered, but whatever. It only looks centered it doesn't look centered right now because, you know, we don't have the park filled out. Once everything's filled in, it'll look fine. It'll look just great, but I think it came out pretty cool looking. It's not supposed to be like a big thing, like we are going to fill in all the areas in and around it. It's just supposed to be like a little subtle Easter egg, if you will. I don't know if that's really an Easter egg, but whatever. Reconnecting all the paths to it. So this episode, some people are going to like it, some people are not going to like it. I go outside the box a little bit. I do some weird stuff. I think it came out pretty funny and silly. And frankly, by total accident, you'll know which part I'm talking about near the end. We do 2 flat rides this episode. Now that we have our 3 coasters over, we're going to be working on the flat rides and then the concessions like food, drink stands, hat stands, restrooms, all that stuff. We're going to be trying to fill in the park relatively dense and just make it all nice and pretty looking. I was conflicted about this. So we have the big sunflare ride. It just looks like he's got a big nose. I thought it was cool looking, so we're just going to leave it there. For this ride, I had a tough time thinking of the theming. So over in the bottom left part of the park, I'm going to be doing a haunted pirate village. We're going to have a lot of concessions there. And so I already have the pirate stuff kind of set aside in my mind. And for here, I was trying to think about exactly what we want to do. And these lampposts are cool. I found them on the Steam Workshop. Frankly, they'd be really easy to make. They're just 3 pieces, but they were pretty cool. So for this one, I wanted to go with some sort of nondescript, like haunted runes. You'll see what we do as we go along. So we're gonna just build some like runes around this ride. Well, didn't really have a specific idea in mind. I just know I wanted to use a sandstone. I wanted to make some sort of runes and then trying to make it spooky and overgrown and kind of demolished looking. And I think it came out all right looking. We do pretty well on here. Just a lot of pieces kind of scattered about, sections of walls overgrown by bushes and stuff. I like it. I think it comes out pretty cool looking. I was just trying out some new things, and that's my favorite thing about this game is learning and trying new things and experimenting. It's a ton of fun, and I hope you guys like it too. It looks a little plain to start, but as we get some more detail in there, we should be good. I know I'm going to do the Pirate Village stuff, and I'm trying to think of more themes and things to do. I may do like another haunted mansion or something, and kind of have it be like 18th, 19th century American, kind of like the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland. I don't really want to do it directly, like try and rebuild any exact rides. Like people tell me, oh, try and rebuild the Haunted Mansion, because it's like, what's that stupid movie all the scene kids liked? Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't know. I shouldn't call it stupid. I've never actually seen that movie, so I shouldn't insult it, but I just remember being in middle school and all the goth and scene kids were obsessed with it. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to do anything directly related to anything like that, rather than just homages all over the place. So we've got this episode doing like 2 more flat rides, and then we'll probably do another episode doing the concessions, maybe another flat ride, and then another episode just doing, so it's gonna take us past Halloween, just doing little finishing touches all around the park. So it's 3 more episodes. Today's the 29th, and so that'll get us, yeah, to November 1st. So we might overshoot Halloween a little bit. I hope that's okay. Please find it in your hearts to forgive me. I'm killing myself, man, making these episodes. This one wasn't as long. This is probably only about maybe like 2 or 3 hours of recording in total. Well, not just recording, but, you know, planning, trying things out, doing stuff off camera, all that jazz. So 3 hours of playing in total, I should say. But it's starting to come together. We have all the little scattered pieces kind of just jumbled around the outside there. No rhyme or reason, just kind of where they fell by some sort of maybe ancient civilization or something that lived here in these ruins. It looks a lot better once we get the foliage in. Trust me. It looks real cool. Again, I wish that we had some more subtle green trees, because the greenness of these trees, I'm going to be using the pine trees or the fir trees, something like that. They're a little bit too bright. I wish you could change the color of them. That'd be great, but It's okay. It still looks good. Still looks decent. The other flat rides I'm going to put in this area. Well, I do one more this episode. We do the Rocktopus. And then I'm probably going to do... maybe like the witch spinning ride. And then we'll make like a little, small little witch's forest. Or the witch's hut in one corner of the park. And then we're going to do the pirate village. That's going to be concessions. And then we might do that, we might do like a mad scientist laboratory. My laboratory. With the, what's that ride? It's got the brain. It's a spinning ride with the brain in the center. I don't know. I think it'll look good. It's kind of like a science fiction ride. Can't wait until the freaking science fiction part, or science fiction theme. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for the beta, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna finish up this park. And then it's about a little over a week until the beta, so we're probably going to wait until the beta. Some people have been asking me, like, what am I planning on doing, just like a normal series. I'm definitely going to start a new park, probably going to do, like, some sort of sci-fi themed park. But then in addition to that, I'm going to be doing guides. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different Planet Coaster guides. Guides on building, guides on just, well, probably initially just the controls, because they do take a while to get used to, just switching between the two camera modes, handling things, finding out which objects you can rotate. 3 axes, as opposed to a lot of the building objects you can only rotate on the 1 axis. So a lot of build guides, control guides, theming guides, just inspiration guides, things like that, just to guys help you move along and build your parks and have fun with it, rather than just plopping rides down and seeing how many loops you can put on a roller coaster. Like I'm sure a lot of people do in this game, but I'm sure a lot of you are interested in things I do, which is the more, it's not the super highly detailed stuff. Like I've said in the past, there are people that do a lot more detail than me, but just general theming is where I think I've been excelling lately, and I definitely will try and help you guys with that. For the Rocktopus ride, so this is the one that's gonna be controversial, about as controversial as a theme park game can get. It comes out, I don't want to spoil it until it happens, but I'll just explain what I was thinking as I went. The end result wasn't my plan the whole time. Initially I just wanted some sort of cave and overhang for this to sit in. And again, the red rocks look okay. I would have been happier if they were like the darker rocks, but we don't have those. So initially I was okay, we'll just have like a little alcove for the Rocktopus to kind of hang out in. Just kind of sit in there, do his own thing. Oh man. There we go. That in the path all the way around. Kind of squeezed in a little tight, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to put the path. It's a decent queue. It's not super long. It'll probably get full immediately, but once we start to get the other rides and stuff, hopefully, it'll go a little nicer. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, it looks okay. Kind of looks like a rock amphitheater. Oh, here's an idea. Why don't we just enclose the whole thing? Oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, cool. We'll go with that. There we go. Painted in green just to try and blend it in a little better. Like, it looks alright. I wasn't super happy with it. I was like, ooh, but what if we put a bunch of tentacles in it? Like maybe there's like a big monster in there that's like has tentacles coming out of it. That might be cool. Kind of like a living rock or living mountain sort of deal. Just trying to think of like some cool monster ideas and stuff to implement, because these tentacles are awesome, and I mean they should definitely go with the Halloween theme. We got monsters and ghouls and goblins and things, even though I don't have ghouls or goblins in this park, but we have like an insane asylum, and we're gonna have witches and stuff. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Trapping these in rocks, trying to make them look good. We're also gonna light them up using, I think we use like blue and purple lights. I think that's what I ended up doing. The blue and purple lights are really dark. They don't show a lot. I'm kind of zipping around too much there. Calm down there, C-Top. Calm down there, buddy. Gotta remember not to move the camera as much when I'm recording these, just because it looks better in the time lapse. The camera's not moving around all the time. Well, there we go. Looking alright. Lowering some of these rocks, just kind of moving them into place. Trying to make them look a little bit nicer. Yeah, I think it came out pretty cool. We end up removing one of them in a second. You'll see that. And you'll see why. Because it's kind of weird. Oh, man. I think this is so stupid, but I think it's so funny. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. Come on, get on with this, E-Top. The suspense is killing me. One of these days. So, yeah, the initial day was just, this was just a mountain that had, like, the Rocktopus inside, and maybe some sort of monster. Then I realized, wait, the whole mountain is the monster. There we go. Look at his stupid little face. Oh, man. So I decided to make this the whole mountain just a big monster who ate the Rocktopus. Oh, some sort of like living mountain. Oh man, it's so stupid looking. This is dumb little face. You'll see it more at the end, but I think it's so dumb. We do work on a little bit. I'm just adding some lights on the inside. The light of the octopus. So yeah, basically it's a big mountain monster, or ends up looking like a big mud monster that ate the octopus. I'm just gonna delete that thing. Look at it, it kind of looks like a big, like, mole or something. I don't know why. And then I think I was trying to make like a joke there about like a tent. Or no, like a tentacle and a cult, like Cthulhu or something, so I try that. I don't know. I couldn't think of a good joke, so screw it. Whatever. And not too many people called me out on my funny joke from last time. I was pretty proud of it. There we go, we're gonna paint it a little bit. And so it kind of looks just like a big, I'm gonna call it my mud monster. It's my giant mud monster that ate the octopus. And anyone that went inside, but there we go. Say hello to my little friend, a mud monster. It looks like a big mole. Oh, I love it. It's so dumb looking with his stupid teeth, but there you go. And he's got a bunch of tentacles coming out of him. And inside we got the octopus. Nom nom nom. He ate the poor octopus. Oh man, I like it. I've seen a lot of people holding their groins because they gotta go to the bathroom. There we go, guys. That is the octopus and the sunflower ride in the like ancient ruins area. I think it came out pretty cool looking. I like it. Especially, a lot of these things will look a lot cooler when we do the first-person walkthroughs for the end, for the last video. Because I think that'll help make them look cool. But that's going to be it for this episode of Planet Coaster, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you enjoyed. I want to see more Planet Coaster in the future. Let me know if you have ideas for the park. I'll see you next time. Bye.